YouTube, what's happening? Boy Jay here, Motor City Car Reviews. It's been a lot going on. This COVID thing has made it definitely difficult to get content out. No excuses. Been back at work, working a lot. No excuses though. I'm back at it. The grind is real. Today I'm talking about what happened to my 2018 Audi S6, why I don't have a sunroof, and I also got a sneak peek of the RSQ8. Take a look.
Sweet.
This is nice,
That
man.
is sick. Oh yeah.
You know where they stole those from?
Huh?
The seats. Come on, Audi dealer. Where they stole those seats from? Those almost hexagon seats. That's nice. They gave the whole carbon fiber diffuser. That's dope. It's all carbon. It's better. It's more money. It's better money than the S8. This is nice though. See, I'm happy you let me come see this, man.
What's that?
I said I'm happy you let me come see this. This is dope.
This thing is sharp, isn't it?
I want one though.
So you gotta get the black optics package to get. Then you can go into black optics with carbon fiber.
Okay, so I bought my 2018 Audi S6 brand new in 2018. It was toward the end of the year because I'll buy cars at the end of the year because that's when you get the best deals, right? It's a brand new car, no issues initially until after the first week I had the car. So when I usually get cars, I usually like to change a few things. I might change the exhaust. I don't usually do a tune because I like to keep my warranties. So I don't do anything mechanically to the vehicles. I just typically do a catback system because it doesn't mess with the catalytic converter and you don't have any issues when it comes to a warranty, especially with a new car, right? So I decided to do that with my 2018 S6 like I do all of my other cars typically, other than this truck. So I did that to the S6. It started getting a check engine light. I thought it was initially back pressure because maybe the exhaust was doing that. That was also an option. But to be honest, I kept taking it to Audi. They kept clearing the code and they kept saying nothing was wrong, right? So that became an issue throughout the entire year. So I kept taking it to them. They kept saying it was no issue, kept taking it to them, there was an issue. Then they said, eventually they said toward the end of the ordeal, I guess you would call it, they kept saying it was initially my exhaust now. So this whole entire time, it was never the exhaust. Now they were saying at the end, guess what? It's the exhaust. I'm like, well, why didn't you say it in the beginning, for one? And this was an issue prior to me putting the exhaust on. So after about a week or two after I got the vehicle, the check engine light came on, right? Similar issues as I was accelerating and the check engine light came on, the engine throttled down, it wouldn't let me accelerate. Then after a while, the check engine light would go off and it was fine. So I thought it was an electronic issue. Then it went away for a while. Then that's when I decided to change my exhaust after a few months, right? So long story short, fast forward to the end, they said it was my exhaust. So they said the only way we can tell you that it's not your exhaust is if you take your aftermarket exhaust off and put the original exhaust back on, and then the check engine light for the same issue comes on again. So mind you, I paid all this money for an exhaust. They asked me to take my exhaust off to put on the original exhaust to see if the same issue happens again, right? So fast forward another 2 months, same issue happened again. Like I told in the beginning, I knew it wasn't an exhaust because this particular issue happened prior to me even putting the exhaust on. So after they find that issue, one thing that's great about Audi, which is why I don't think is necessarily, I didn't have an issue with Audi itself. I had an issue with that S6, is that Audi has a buyback program, essentially, right? So they buy back the vehicle with a few stipulations to take off the mileage, how much you've driven, and they pretty much do the current value of the vehicle. So it's not a straight off buyback. They weren't just giving me all the money I paid for the car back. I took some loss, but it wouldn't have been as, I guess the loss wouldn't have been as bad. It wasn't as bad as if I just decided to trade my car in and try to sell it myself. Because in reality, I didn't want to sell somebody that car and it had issues, right, that weren't corrected because Audi never corrected them. And in the state of Michigan, we have a lemon law, right? When you purchase a brand new car and it has a certain number of issues, the same recurring issues, then they technically can have to buy that car back, and you have to get a lawyer and things like that. So I really wasn't trying to go through that. I want to keep my relationship with Audi because I have a great relationship with Audi in the dealership that I purchased my car through. As you can see with the RSQ8 sneak peek that you just saw. Yeah, I want to keep my relationship. So I wasn't mad at anybody. I know it wasn't necessarily their fault. My issues with the vehicle and how Audi tried to go about correcting that issue, right? So fast forward, I ended up buying the car back. So I lost a few dollars, more than a few dollars, but I was okay with that because I did love that car. And I didn't lose as much money as if I traded it in or decided to sell it myself. They didn't make a lot of them that year. That was the last V8 they made. The new one doesn't have a V8. So the 2020 right now doesn't have a V8. Neither the 2019. They made the V6. They turboed the V6, which I don't like S models having V6. I think all the S models should be V8s and above. But that's another conversation for another day. So that's what happened to my S6. Now, the reason I don't have a sunroof is because they messed up my order. So I did order this truck with a sunroof, and they messed up my sunroof, and they also messed up my lane assist. Now, initially I was pissed because I wanted that. All my cars have sunroofs. Never had this is my first truck. So because it's my first truck, I put everything in this, right? I wanted to have everything. Now, when they said it didn't have, when I picked up the truck and it didn't have the sunroof and the lane assist, I said I didn't want it, right? However, my monthly payment reduced significantly because it didn't have it. So long story short, I took the truck because I was paying a lot less for two things that I would normally have. Now, the sunroof is expensive, and the package, I think it's, I don't remember what package it is, but that comes with the lane assist. That's what I clicked on. That's what I picked. That's what I ordered. It's in my sheet, but it wasn't on there when I got the truck. So I'm okay with this right now. I am currently moving to the next step. It's the summertime. Like, I've been trying so hard to get this new supercar that I've been wanting for a long. It's not my dream car, but I think it's a good first step into the supercar realm. And I'll be the only dude in Detroit that's 20 years old with this car. So it's a lot of steps. I'm trying to find the best one. I'm not telling you what it is yet. Everybody that knows me personally knows exactly what I'm trying to get. But I'm not telling you exactly what it is yet. But stay tuned, because I've put down payments on 2 of them and they didn't fall through. And then I'm trying to get this other one. But everything right now is super overpriced when it comes to supercars and anything that's summer related, you know what I mean? Because it's the summertime, so everything's inflated on top of people already buying a lot of cars. I was hoping everything's gonna be discounted because of COVID. I thought everybody would be broke, but that's not the case. So I promise I have a lot of content coming up. It's been crazy, and I just can't wait till this stuff starts rolling, right? So turn on notifications, Make sure you tell people to subscribe. I still haven't hit 1,000 subscribers yet. I really want to do that because my views are there, but I don't have the subscribers I want. So let people know, like, subscribe, write some comments. Tell me what you think under this video. Tell me what you think I should get. I think I already know what I should get. And I know what my budget is. I'm a realist when it comes to that type of thing. But I'm gonna have this truck, and then I'm also gonna have a supercar. So yeah, man. Like, subscribe. Thank you. Appreciate you for watching. I'll be back sooner than later. I'll let you know I'm gonna take you through my journey because I think it's important that you kind of see. So I don't normally do that. I was steering away from the vlogging ideal and aspect to it, but I think I'm gonna put that in a little bit more because I think it's important that you see what it's like to, I'm a normal dude, I have a job, and I want to get a supercar, right? So thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing, thanks for watching today. See you soon. Peace.